Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. I'm Kim with Pink Squirrel Studios, and today I've got a variety of different things from Dollar Tree. This is kind of like an organization, spring kind of get your house in order type video. I think I might have a few other odds and ends, but that's mostly what it is. So let me go ahead and show you what I found. So in my bathrooms, I have medicine cabinets, and like underneath the cabinets, I've got the Dollar Tree organization. Those are all taken care of. But in the medicine cabinets, they need some help. They need some organizing help. So I bought 2 sets of these. These are the 3-pack, the nice, long ones. You can fit pencils in here. They're perfect size for a pencil. They're also great size for makeup brushes, lipstick, just various small items like that. You could put toothbrushes in here, toothpaste, whatever. But I mostly got this to organize, like I said, in the medicine cabinets. And the medicine cabinets are probably about, I would say, each one in my bathroom is probably about this wide. And I've also got 2 other bathrooms that have medicine cabinets that I need to organize. I wanted to see how this worked in my bathroom first to see if I liked it, if this is a good solution before I went and bought more organizational, baskets and things like that for the other bathrooms. So this size, this is a different one. You also get 3 of these, but these will fit in the medicine cabinet in a different bathroom. I don't think these are going to fit in the 2 that are in my bathroom, but I know they'll fit in one of the other ones. So again, I wanted to just kind of put stuff in there, see how they look and how they fit and how well it works for me. Basically, if I just put certain items, group certain items together, put them in these, and I can just take the baskets out real easy, use whatever it is, then stick it back in there. And then for some of the drawers, because like I said, underneath, under the cabinets, I have those pretty well organized. They've got, I've got all my bins and stuff under there. But in a lot of the drawers, I don't have those organized very well. So I got this one for that purpose. Nice and wide. Fits lots of stuff in here, and these are the ones that they have this, I don't know if it's rubber silicone, I'm not sure what this is in here, but the nice thing about these is that whatever you put in here tends to not slide around quite as much, so that's what I got that for. In my kitchen, I want to start hanging the measuring spoons and the measuring cups, and so I got these are the removable hooks. There are 9 of them, and they're very small. So see if I don't know if you'll be able to see what that looks like, how small these are. But you can put a nice little a little ring on these, and all of my measuring cups are stainless steel and they have these little rings on the end of them. They should work really nice on this, and as well as the measuring spoons. They all have the little hook on the end of them too that I should be able to hang these on. So anyway, I bought, I bought 3 packages of these. I've got a bunch of measuring cups. I know I've got more than 1 set, and I would like to hang all of them and then hang all of the spoons on another cabinet door. The inside of the door is what I'm planning on doing with those. So we'll see how that works. Now this is really long. It's also got the non-stick right here. But you can see just for size comparison how much longer these are. And of course they're wider too. But this one in particular is going to hold like toothpaste and the tongue scrapers and dental floss, that sort of thing. So that's what's going to go in this one. I also grabbed a new paper tray. I like to organize work paper by certain types of categories. What I'm working on, what needs signatures, what I might need for this, so on and so forth. but it makes it nice to be able to organize them in specific piles, but keep them all together. So like when it's windy or I have the fan on, anything in here isn't going to blow around like it would if it was just sitting on my desk. So anyway, that's what I got this one for. And I think I have one more of this style. I really, really like these. These are really nice paper trays. Let's see, where is... I also got this, and this is one of those that you can extend. So it does that. And these are really nice. Again, this is going to be for the bathroom, but you could use it anywhere. And let's see, I bought this, and I've got one similar to this that I use for makeup brushes and that sort of thing, but this is going to go in my craft room. Now this says face, eyes, and lips, but I don't care. But anyway, these are nice to hold, you know, items in your craft room. So I grabbed that. And so these, I've seen other people haul these, and I really like these. Now, you can put these on your cabinets, and they make nice drawer pulls, but I'm going to use these for crafts. So this is what this one looks like. And then I got this style too. They can be hard to find. Okay, what else do we have in here? So then moving on with this theme. Now I've got certain types of storage boxes for different items. I have a lot of them. I bought them all from Dollar Tree. I wanted to pick up some more. This is from the Closet Essentials 7 fixed compartment storage box, and I think it's got, does it have a lid? Let's see. I can't tell from the picture, but well, maybe it doesn't. But you can put underwear, you can put socks, you can put if you use it in the bathroom, you can put like washcloths. I mean, if you use it in the kitchen, you can use those types of, or you can use this in the kitchen to store wash rags and that sort of thing, or towels, little things that you might want to polish with, you know, dust rags, that sort of thing. Lots of stuff you can do with those. I've picked these up before and I really like them. Libman High Power Microfiber Cleaning Cloths. You get 3 of these. So I grabbed another package of these. These are just real, I think I gave my last one away to my son. And so I grabbed that. Let's see, oh, it looks like I got 2 of these fixed storage boxes. So, and it's, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 7. It's exactly the same as the other one. Now these, I think I might have bought for my son after he moved in, and so I thought this was something good that I could probably use too. So here is the air pressure tire gauge. I don't know how well this works. I'm hoping that it works really well, because that'd be something nice to put in my bike bag, but we'll see. And then this from the tool bench section, it's a multiplier tool. This was in the plus area, so it was $5. But this is what this looks like. And then on the back you can see all of the different items that are contained within that particular tool. So moving on, the Closet Essentials 8 fixed compartment storage bag. This is a little bit different than some of the ones that I have bought previously, but they all do the same thing. So grab that. And this one also, let's see. This one is a handbag storage. You know, I use these in my craft room. They're not just for handbags. You can put anything in these. And I really like them. So grab this. And this one's pretty good size. It is 24.5 inches by 13 inches. So I mean, you know, pretty good size, like I say. All right, and this one is, so this one is a 16 fixed compartment storage box. And this one, it's a little bit different than this one. You can get more stuff in here. This one, it looks like you can get, so you can get 32 items in this one. This one you can get 16 items. But this is what this one looks like. But you can see the difference. And what I have found in my dresser, apparently I have a lot of socks. So what I have found is that you can, like if the drawer is deep enough, which mine are, I can layer the socks. So I can put like winter socks, just, kind of swap them around. So in the winter socks are on the top, and then the summer ones are in the bottom, and then, vice versa. So anyway, I also grabbed some more of these. And then I realized after I grabbed these that I've got some of the smaller ones, and these are some of the bigger ones. These, the 2-pack door stoppers. So what I have found is that I'm good if the door is on carpet, and then these guys work really, really well. It does not move. But if it's on any other type of flooring, LVT, if it's linoleum, vinyl, hardwood, whatever it is, if I get a really good wind, it's still going to close that door. So I thought putting a couple of them in place hopefully will solve that problem. So this is just a restock. I go through these a lot. These are great sponges for the kitchen. I absolutely love them. All right, and this also is a restock. You get 2 of these. It's the multi-purpose mop pad for that kind of triangle shape mop that they have. Or it's like just a little bit bigger than this, but it's got the handle that you can put on the long handle. And so I use this a lot of times to clean. I think originally it said something like a wall cleaner or something like that a couple years ago, but I have found that they work really well in the shower to clean the walls. Just spray them with a little of the scrubbing bubbles and let it sit, and then I think it does a really good job in the bathroom. This also is a restock. Let's see, this is a duster. You get 3 of these, and so it's just a refill for their duster. So I grabbed that, and there weren't a lot of those, and I'm wondering if that was just something they found in the back somewhere, because I couldn't really find any more, so we'll see. And then I got another one of these. So this is, and I bought these before, and I really like them. Clean Life multi-purpose cleaning cloths. You get 2 cloths, ideal for wood, glass, leather, electronics, auto use, wet or dry, highly absorbent, soft material, 12 by 12 size. Now, these are machine washable in warm water, and I have washed them, and they do really, really well. I really like these. They're just great, nice, reusable cloths to use. These are bungee cords. It's a package. You get 5 of them in the tool bench hardware section. So I've got my mailbox is standing because of bungee cords. I have several bungee cords wrapped around the mailbox, which sits on a post. One of these days I'll actually have a permanent solution and maybe actually screw it into the wood, but until I get around to doing that, I use these bungee cords. So, and I have gone through several of these over the last couple years because the weather is really hard on them. The heat in the summer is hard on them. The cold in the winter is hard on them. So I have to replace them probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a year. But anyway, so I'll grab that. And let's see. I saw this, thought of my granddaughter, thought this was kind of cool. She's only 9 months old, and this is for 2 and up, so I'll save this. So it's a puzzle, and it's got all the planets, and I just thought that was really cool. I had never seen this there before. So anyway, grab that. And I also grabbed, this is a restock, 4 magnetic dry erase markers. You get the 4 different colors, which I really like. I like that it's got the little eraser on the top, and you know, I also like the fact that it's a magnet. So those are really nice. I usually have to buy those. I go through dry erase markers quite a bit. I use mine a lot, so I probably have to buy those, I'd say once every quarter maybe. Okay, then I saw these. It says Morning Fresh Extra Care, I think is the brand. Morning Fresh Facial Scrub, Oil Free, Gentle Exfoliant, Invigorating Scent, compared to Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Scrub, which I'm pretty sure I've used, and I don't know if this is grapefruit, but I'm hoping it is on its seal. But I know the one that I used before smelled like grapefruit. I loved it. And it was a nice exfoliant. This is 5 ounces. I mean, I think that these are $1.25 a piece. But anyway, even if they're $1.50, they're a pretty good deal, 5 ounces. So I grabbed 2 of those. And I also grabbed these LED pillar candles. These are battery operated. And normally I like real candles, but I want to put these inside of a candle holder that I don't want to get wax all over, so that's what I grabbed these for. So that will do it for this haul. I'm getting ready to film another haul where I got some of the really good seasonal items are out, and boy, you better grab them while you can, because they're not going to be around long. The section was already seriously depleting. So that's the next haul after this one. Would really like to thank all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining. And to my longtime subscribers, really want to thank you for hanging in there with me. I appreciate it so much. Please give this a thumbs up if you would be so kind as to do that. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you are subscribed or think you're subscribed, please check to make sure that you still are. I know weird things happen and people have found themselves unsubscribed when they thought that they were subscribed. So please check that to make sure, if you want to be subscribed, that you are. This is Kim from Pink Squirrel Studios signing off. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.